3 years ago, as a church, we started on this incredible journey called Courageous Faith. And it was all about putting our faith into action and setting some audacious faith goals that we could trust God for. And the last 3 years has been this most unbelievable, so incredible journey that God has been taking us on as a church family. It was nearly 3 years ago that we opened up. One of the faith goals was our Peace Center. You know, the Peace Center is such a fabric of who we are now as a church, and so proud of what is happening through the Peace Center. You know, every month we serve nearly 200 families, and you know that every one of those people come in, we refer to them as our guests, and they're prayed for, and this year alone we've given out nearly 20,000 pounds of food to people. In other words, that's feeding about 10,000 meals. And because of the generosity of this church, this year at Christmas, we're believing to have our Christmas gathering for those and serve about 300 families in our community. And this was all because we had this audacious faith goal to open up the Peace Center, and what God has done with it has been so incredible. And another one of our goals was to help bring the gospel to the nation of Ghana through a nationwide movement of healthy churches transforming their community wherever they are. God has really opened up the door for us. I'll be there in a few weeks. We're graduating the next 250 pastors that have gone through an extensive training on how to become a healthy church. Out of these churches that are being trained, we're opening up 11 Peace Centers. These Peace Centers are going to be in 8 of the regions of Ghana. There's actually 16 regions, so we're going to be in 8 of them. So we're halfway there covering the nation with learning centers and Peace Centers. And the cool part is, one of the things we're doing in these learning centers was we are sending over books, and we took up a book offering. We started in January, and it took us all the way to September to get the first container filled up. Now there was 20,000 pounds of books, educational books, children's literature, leadership devotional books, spiritual books, and so we raised 20,000 pounds. And we sent the first container over. And after we did that, God did the most incredible thing. We already now have the second container with 21,000 pounds. It took 1 day for that to happen. It took 9 months to get the first one filled. We exercised our faith. God did the next one in 1 day. But also in these Peace Learning Centers, there's going to be CPR training. There's also a water filtration system that we're bringing that only costs about $15 to create one of these. This is going to bring healing into communities. This is such a big deal, and it's just a small part of what God is doing in the nation of Ghana. Another one of our goals was to invest into our facilities here at this campus and make education of the next generation in our student ministries and the training of leaders. And we invested in our youth rooms and our CAMS room and new bathrooms and restrooms. And it was so incredible through that investment. So many students have been blessed. But here's a cool thing I want to report to you. When we made those investments, we recently had our properties refinanced and to take advantage of an incredible low interest rate. We were able to refinance our church properties at 3.02% of an interest rate. That's incredible, and that just speaks to the stewardship of the team and the trustworthiness of the team that manages our resources here, and Christy and the team. So I thank them, and we were able to refinance. But when we made those investments into this building and we were able to refinance, that meant all of our other properties were able to be owned free and clear. So we own the ranch now free and clear. We own the downtown campus free and clear. We own the Kitsap campus free and clear. And so I'm so excited. Obviously, it's like God has been so good. Your generosity has just opened up this incredible opportunity for us here at Capitol. And we've been working on this piece of property. We believe that God has given it to us to be a light in our community and to be a reflection of His goodness in our city. And so as I'm speaking to you now, we are now in possession of our next permit, and we're going to start construction on the facade and the new entryway, the new restrooms, the upstairs. It's going to be a significant remodel, and we've already got the permits for it. We've already got contractor, and so in just a couple weeks, we're going to be breaking ground. We're going to have an incredible groundbreaking ceremony that we want you to be a part of. We're going to tell you more about that, but I just want to say it's been the most incredible faith journey. And I'm so proud of our church. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for your generosity. And thank you for investing into our city and investing into the ministry and investing into what God is doing. It takes resources to get the gospel out. The gospel is free, but it takes resources. And thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your commitment to courageous faith. And now we're rolling into Vision 2020, and we're excited. We're believing to have all of this next step of construction complete and accomplished by Easter. So Easter is going to be a grand opening for us. We're so excited. Again, thank you so much for your support of Courageous Faith.